Yeah, it's the keepers. When legends get made, and fantasy never fades. Yeah. We don't play the same, now we rewrite the game. Every stat, every trade, put respect on the name. From the draft to the clash, where the stories unfold. Keep us, keep it real, turning moments to gold. It's the insight, the highlight, the talk you can trust. For the love of the league, it's a must, it's a must. So when the mic comes on, know the vibes top tier. The keep us paw chickens, yeah, the future is here.
All right, fellas, we back for another one. We back for another one. We got a special guest, Papa J, in the building. And y'all know, hey, it's playoff week, and I'm winning. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to be like a great value Frank Lucas in the house. You know what I'm saying? A great value Frank Lucas.
This guy.
One down, two to go. One down, two to go. How y'all feeling, fellas? How y'all feeling?
Hey, I'm not in the playoff, but I'm feeling fantastic.
Facts. I'm
Okay.
I'm nowhere
I'm
near it,
feeling
so I'm good.
fantastic.
Well, Zo
I'm
Poppy, how
feeling
you feeling?
fantastic.
I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good. I got
How are you
I
feeling,
got beat by like
Zopapi?
100 something points. Not great, not great.
No,
But
no,
hey,
no,
Hey,
no.
you still
That's an
getting
ass
beat. You still
whooping.
getting beat.
Yeah, I'm still getting beat.
Still
Yeah, it's not
getting
even
Still
over
getting
yet.
beat.
Yeah. It
Hey,
happens, man.
you know, hey,
It happens.
but since I'm the
Some days,
commissioner, you want
some
me
days
to
not.
call and tell them to stop for you? Want me to call and tell them to stop real
Yes.
quick?
Cut the
Oh
dogs
yeah,
off, man.
please, somebody
Yeah.
stop it. Man, gee,
But
that's an
listen,
ass whooping.
we you know, this is a fantasy playoffs, is, you know, win or go home. So I thought it was only fair that the topic for this week we talk about is mistakes that can cost you a championship. So that's what we're gonna go about. We're gonna talk about you know, all of us have either done either mistake in the draft or keeping somebody or even trading for somebody. Listen, I've one of the craziest trade I've ever made to this day. That's why I like there's this guy on our league, Fred. Sometimes I hesitate to trade. I give him this man a first round for, you know, Clyde Laird. Look at so Bobby laughing because he remember because he's still laughing about it. But listen, it happens, and I think that
Listen,
that probably cost me something.
we can contest that we are a victim of Fred. Okay, so he almost got me
Oh,
my
snap.
first year. You know, my first year, this dude won. Like, you remember when Cooper Cup won that Triple Crown year?
Yeah. Yeah.
This dude gave me Mike Gesicki for Cooper Cup. And then that
Straight
year,
up. No fix.
I had Tyreek Hill too. He wants me to give him Tyreek for Wally. That's Fred.
The package is done. That's it. I'm waiting for more on the package,
Right,
bro.
right.
No, that's it.
No. That's it. You know, no, we all, well, he never got me. Thanks God. You know, I will say thanks to my biggest hater, Zopapi, yeah. And I'm glad
You're
he's
welcome.
getting his ass whooped this week. Because oof, man, if you could go inside my heart, you will see the joy I'm feeling right now. This dude getting
Wow.
that, you know,
Wow.
that's a
The
beat
hate is
down.
real.
That's a beat
It's
down.
okay.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it.
I'll be better
You
next year.
know? Oh yeah, okay.
But I'm saying though, hey Tinek though, can Zobabi do the playoff dance with you now though?
Hey,
Man, so Papa J, tell us, man, do you have any trade that you feel like, you know, that cost you a championship or two?
man, you know what? I think it's a trade that man, listen, one too many trades, man. One too many trades that I did not do. Honestly, let me start with what I did not done that cost me trade. The year, and I guess it was too late in the year to even count that as the opportunity of making a trade, but that my first year in the championship, not really saying goodbye Mahomes. I held on to him too long, and I ended up losing a Mac in the championship because my downfall was having Tyreek and Mahomes that same year. We weren't keeper league that year, but man, holding on to them to the end, it just hurt me. And then the trades that really hurt me last year, there were some trades that I should have made that probably would have took me a little bit deeper into the playoffs, but I didn't make no trades. I mean, Fred, that guy. Yo, I made one trade with this guy. He sold me on Calvin Ridley. No, D Hop. It was D Hop. This man said, "Yo, man, all right, D Hop had to be the best thing since sliced bread." All right, cool. I threw the bank at him. I threw the bank at this man to come 2 days later. This man gets suspended for 8 games. My season was cooked by that point.
Man,
That threw me off from the beginning of the season till week 8 when man, it was just I was just all thrown off by that one because I had no capital. Like it was just bad. It was bad. I know now moving forward, but I know a couple of people were gonna say Jeffrey J finna go get robbed by Fred. But I think I've learned maybe to not trade with this guy
Maybe.
anymore. Maybe.
are you
Just
sure?
maybe.
Are you
It's
sure?
a maybe.
To be
Yeah.
honest,
Bennett.
he the only one who, I mean, him and a couple other people. It's really only like a handful that
No,
really want to play with me.
you never reach out. You never
That's
reach
not
out.
true. That's not true. That's not true.
You
I
never
reached
reach
out to
out.
you. I reached out to you about Chase, and you gave Chase away to Dom.
No.
I sent some packages.
So I get JSN back. So that's the only reason I would trade. We trade before.
Nah,
Come on, we trade
listen.
before.
Hey,
Speaking
this
of
guy,
which, let me lobby a little bit. Chase Brown, that's another Chase, but probably not your Chase. Chase Brown and Bucky will be in the trading block off season. So
Why
just
are
in
you telling me
case.
that? Why are you telling me that?
No, I'm just saying
be
that.
ready.
No,
You tell you
I'm
be
putting that.
ready.
I'm putting that out of the nature. So if someone hear it and they were to come and holler at me, so
Okay.
no, it's for Komish, it's for you, for Zupapi, and anybody in my
It's not
league.
for me. I'm
that-
broke.
Okay.
It's
No,
step
I'm
one.
just saying.
You know,
I'm just
the
saying.
trading process, right? Is step one. You put it out there,
Mhm.
right? And you let it marinate. That's step one. So that's what he's doing right now. He's
Okay, that
putting
makes
it
sense.
out
Yeah,
there.
Makes
He's
sense.
putting it out there.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
so-
have the money to buy them both.
I'm
Hey,
stacked right now.
Hey.
He is that. But the thing is, though, T-Neg loved GSN as much as T-Neg's twin love him. That's how much this man loves JSN. This man loves JSN a lot. Like he said JSN going for 2,000. Real quick on that. You guys think it's still possible?
No, it's done. It's
Yeah.
done.
Because of not this week, the week before, kind of killed the momentum.
Yeah.
The week before kills the momentum. But if
I
he
told you
had
the
like
quarterback was garbage.
you have the quarterback. What you
No,
talking about? Why you have him?
That's why he's out.
Why
He
you
said that's why he's out. There it is.
Why you have him? So anyway, it's still possible. It's gonna be difficult for him to, because they need to win. They're already in the playoff, but they need to win if they were to. I think they need to win if they want to.
Is it for
To win the
no,
division, I
advantage?
think.
Yeah.
To win the division.
Division?
The division, yeah.
Yeah, they need to keep winning. So, but the issue is the defense is good. So sometimes you don't have to use receivers like that when you have a defense like Seattle, and he's still the number one receiving in the league. Still, imagine if they had like a defense where they have to come from the back all the time. 2,000 will be done by now. And nobody thought Seattle defense would be that good. Come on, it's true,
First of
Zubapi.
all,
It's true.
I've told you. 2,000 yards is it's not an easy fit, man. I told you that. It's not
It's
easy to
not
do.
easy, but
A lot
it's
of people have
doable.
No, Calvin
no,
Johnson
No.
listen.
ain't
I
do
won't
it.
say doable. I would say, can it happen? It can. But doable is
Yes.
different. When you say something is
Right.
doable, that means multiple people can do it.
You do it right.
I don't think it can
Calvin Johnson
happen.
came close.
Listen, dude already 1,500.
Yeah,
and 40.
there's like 5 games left, right?
Nah, they got like
No. 4.
four
Three
games. 3
games.
or 4 games
So
left.
if he went,
3 or 4 games
listen,
left.
if he went 150 each, that's doesn't.
Let's be real.
He's not
It's too
doing
many.
150.
It's too many miles to. It's too many miles to feed, man. He's not getting a buck 50.
No, come on.
3
Come
games
on.
with
not
the
not
hook
the rest of the
50.
way.
That's wild thoughts.
Not the not the rest of the way.
And it's
A
and
buck 50
you
is
Like
still
I
have
alright.
another
said,
division game left.
the only like the game before that, that's the game that messed the whole momentum. If he had like well, they didn't need the receivers in that game anyway. But if they needed receivers like to make big plays, you know who they go for. It's not Cooper Cup. It's not Rashid they just got. It's JSN, number 11. Actually, that's my favorite number too. See?
Gosh,
There's another reason I love the guy. 11. Number 11. You know?
man. Okay.
I love it.
So come on. It's still possible. I'm not listen, it's difficult, but come on. I'm still on that
It's the time it is right now in the league. We not playing pass the ball around. It's run the ball. We talking about winning
true.
football, so it's gonna be very
Mhm.
difficult for this man to get
True.
100 yards, 100 yards a game. This
No, that's easy. That's 3 catch for JSN. Come on. That's
This
3
guy-
catch. No,
this guy-
no, that's 3
Listen.
catch.
He said
That's 3
3
catch.
I love it.
Come
This
on.
man said JSN is averaging 40-yard a catch. Easy.
wild.
Come
Yes.
on.
But listen,
Come
we
on.
talked about JSN. We talk about trades, right? How trade kind of can cost you a playoff team or championship and all. But trade is not the only thing that can cost. How about keep? Because we're in a keeper, right? We're in a keeper league. How about a keeper? You know, a keeper. Listen, a keeper can basically tank your whole season. Look, you see, I've been in that position. I've kept Treylon Burks, I think, almost twice. Hey, Treylon, if you watch, if for a while you end up watching this, bro, listen, man, do better. That's all I'm asking, man.
You know what you need to do?
Uh,
When you cut the segment or when you do shorts, tag him. Because
All right,
this
you
dude
want me to
owe
tag him? I
you.
got you. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no reason to keep that dude twice. You believed in him.
Way
You
too
believed in
much.
him.
Way too much.
Yeah,
Way
I
too
did.
much.
Listen, I thought Treylon was the second coming of AJ Brown, bro.
AJ Brown.
Gee.
To be honest, coming from college, he had that potential
Yeah.
to be that guy. But for some reason, you know, when I started to phase on him, first practice, they had to take him out because he couldn't breathe. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's when
I
I'm like,
remember.
that's when you keep him again, I'm like, you believe in him too much. Because first practice, dude cannot hang. He cannot
And then
hang.
me, I'm like, oh yeah, he's an amphibian. That's why.
Okay.
You know what, Dom? For good luck, you should keep him this year again.
Nah,
I
Facts.
believe in you.
Facts. Go
You
get
should
him.
do it.
You know, third time's the
No.
charm. Third time's the
Yeah, there
charm.
you go. That's it.
Actually,
there's no charm here.
oh, he will be in 12 rounds, so you will get him.
Easy.
You
Who's your
12
keeper that you
rounds.
still regret, Papa J?
That I still regret. That I think I'm regretting now. Oh man, we already know.
Jamar Chase, you had Jamar Chase at one time.
Nah, man.
Not as a keeper.
Not
Not as a
as
keeper. Not as a keeper.
Not as keeper.
Not as a keeper.
As a keeper, to be honest, right now, I think who's hurting me, who's killing me, I think I might have to, it's been a long time coming. It's my boy Joe.
Yes.
Joe, we gotta
It's
go.
my boy Joe B, man. It's about that time. Like he has spurts where he's doing great, but then like this year, right off the bat, my season was cooked with this guy. So, I mean, if it were to have been a keeper league back then, my problem would have been, Mahomes. I have this tendency coming up as a quarterback back in my high school days. I fall in love with quarterbacks. So this guy, Mahomes was my downfall. And now, as a keeper, Joe B is my downfall. And I think it's about that time. I love the guy, but I don't know, man. For me to like progress, he can't be a keeper of mine no more. So, I'm putting it out there in the universe. Whoever coming after him, man, he might be
You
available for you.
see, that's you see,
There-
that's how
there
you
you
do
go.
it.
There you go, Commish.
That's that's
There
how
you go,
you do
Commish.
it.
It's
That's how you
It's your time
do
to
it.
shine, Commish. Pair him up with Jamar Chase. There you go.
Hey, I'm just
I don't
saying,
know. But listen though, he might not even be in Cincy for long. Have you seen how this dude talking?
Listen, he
Oh.
talking
Yeah,
cold
true,
trash, but
true.
hey, listen, and you know what?
Yeah.
if that meme happened or that thing happened where he ends up sliding to Miami, you know, I might decide to keep my
Nah.
guy. I might
You
keep my
should.
guy.
You should. You should. But I don't think
Hey,
Cincinnati will trade
Nah,
him away. They will not.
they just gave this man the
let me
bank.
tell you, you can't do it. It's like the same way in the our fantasy league, right? You have some players that are your keepers. It's very hard to trade.
Yeah,
It doesn't like Papa just say like yes, you like man, I probably need to move on, but it's too high of a profile, for you to let them go. The same thing with JSN and St. Brown. Hey, there's sometimes St. Brown going some like run and you're like, what's going on over there? But hey, you still kept them.
Not
Hey,
me. I
Well,
let
listen.
go of
Zobabi don't
AJ
keep nobody, so I can't even use him
Brown.
as an
I let
example.
AJ Brown and
No, no, no.
and Jalen Hurts go. I let him go. What? Oh no, Sid. That's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong, sir. I live
Hey,
by the
yo,
motto.
T-Nex said he's
Trade him
calling everybody
early.
out today. He's calling everybody out.
Nah,
Yeah, yeah.
he's
Oh,
just
come
mad
on.
he missed a player for the fifth year in a row. No, so my motto is
No,
trade him early
I
rather
make
than later.
peace.
So as you
No,
can
listen,
see,
I make peace with
AJ Brown would have killed me this year. AJ Brown would
GCA.
have killed me. So I trade at the
Your
right time.
connection, sir. Your connection. I don't
Who?
know. I don't know who's
Who
your
connection?
provider, but you need to check that.
Sir, first of all, it's Xfinity, top of the line.
Whoever the
I got
provider is,
premium.
they're not providing, bro. They're not
I got premium.
providing.
I got
facts.
No,
premium providers.
we're not naming names, but
Right, they get no play on this.
Hey,
And anyway, like I was saying, no, JSN, he said the same way I keep JSN. Come on. Like, who would trade JSN away if you have him in your team? Who will
Facts.
trade St. Brown? Come on. Did you see he injured his foot and then come back and had that game? So the whole offense rely on him. Yes, they have Jameson Williams, he's fast, blah, blah, blah. But when you need like that third down guy or fourth down, if you're not running the ball, who do they look for? St. Brown. Come on, I'm keeping. That's one thing I remember when I was really into him. That Minnesota game they had, I think that was like 4 years ago. Dude had like every time Goff needed somebody to bail them out, St. Brown,
Yeah,
and I'm like, and Jay's not keeping him. Let me go get him. But I know Jay. If I go ask for St. Brown, he gonna ask me arm and legs. I'm like,
arm and a
okay.
leg.
Oh, let me send Zopapi. Zopapi got him for like a fifth or sixth round. So I'm like,
and you're
okay,
like, thank you, God.
thank you, God. And I give I give Zupapi Tom Brady. Tom Brady for
What
for
about
for
Tom?
the guy. No. I was talking Tom
He
Brady
gave you Tom
for
Brady.
JSN. For
No, for
JSN.
St. Brown. For St. Brown.
St. Brown. Yeah, St.
Yeah.
Brown. St. Brown.
I didn't think
Yeah.
somebody was gonna be that guy anyway. So it didn't matter to me.
Listen, you never thought. Same way you said for
No.
JSN.
Listen,
Oh,
he never believed those guys, right? But the moment they start performing, guess who's knocking at your door? Send
Yeah,
you a message. What's his price? He's I'm not really looking to
my
trade, but what's
piece.
his price?
Like right now, if I read the message he sent me for St. Brown, not St. Brown, JSN. He's like,
JSN? Oh
okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna let that St. Brown go. Now JSN though. I'm like, what about him?
Hey, hey, you gotta try, man.
JSN
You gotta
though.
try.
No, I learned my lesson. We don't have to try. We don't have to try nothing.
The offseason ain't even start yet, so it's
Oh
it's
no,
all
I
good.
learned my lesson. I learned my lesson for Cooper Cup, Tyreek Hill. I would say Chase. I don't think it's a lesson. I needed JSN. So, but the first time I trade Chase away, I learned my lesson, Papa J. I traded you were the guy that got Chase from me.
I never
So
had
I learned my
Chase.
No,
lesson.
it wasn't
I
No,
him.
he
never had
never. That
Chase.
was
Trust me,
Julius.
if I
That was
who?
Julius.
Yeah,
That
Julius.
was Julius. That
Trust
was
me.
Julius. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
wrong,
okay,
wrong
okay.
J,
My bad.
wrong J.
One J. Okay.
Hey, Papa
Okay.
just
Oh,
said if Chase
you
came
really
over, he
didn't.
ain't leaving.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. One.
Yeah, he ain't
Yeah, I'm
leaving.
like, No, I learned my lesson. Like if I have a stud, they're staying. I don't care, they're staying. You know.
But I wanted to ask Papa J though, just to, you're gonna get the round one pick one next year. So how do you rebuild? Like how do you like, okay, this is
Oh,
not
by the way,
working.
I'm not. 1 second, for people who just stumble upon that fantasy podcast, you don't know what that means. It means that this dude was trash. Okay, so if we if we if we if we if we had a challenge where he had to wear some
Yo, mute this guy. Mute this guy. Mute this
you know
guy.
This
those
guy's a pure hater.
punishment, you have to be on the road, wearing some foodie stuff. This dude
Yeah.
will be the one wearing it. I'm just saying, just in case somebody were not tracking what that means, so you can proceed, Komish.
See, hey, I was keeping a real classy, real
Yes.
professional.
This guy,
Hey, let me go
man.
back to it. You have the round one pick one next year in the draft. What is your mindset right now, or are you even thinking about it yet?
Honestly, I'm not too much thinking about it. I know what I really want to do going into it. However, fully like I'm trying to see what's available because it may be some players that come to me that, with all the other assets I have, I can pick up to where my mindset shifts on who I need kind of, with that pick. I know that pick right there. You got to come with the entire house to move that, but I ain't moving. It ain't moving. But I could definitely tell you I need a stud, like, I mean, a Devon Achan type player. Like, you talking all around and I'm not saying Devon Achan go move that pick. So whoever got him, don't come at me with him. Not for
You
that
already
round one,
know.
pick
That's the
one.
vibe. You already know.
Casper.
Yeah, nah, we ain't doing that. I ain't letting that go for him. But I'm saying that type of player that like sneaky can honestly and truthfully speaking can slide back later in the draft, but got enough skill set to can easily pick you up 25, 30 points a night. That's consistently and just kind of build from there. But like that round one pick one right now with what's out there, what's not out there, I'm still thinking. Still thinking.
I mean,
Okay.
you had the round one pick one before when you went with Marvin
Yeah.
Harrison, and you
Yeah.
said the same thing, but
Who
you let
did you
Marvin
pick?
Harrison go
Who
though.
did you pick?
MHJ and see that was a failure. Now that's the other thing that I'm thinking too, right? Because when we're talking about draft coming after our fantasy draft coming after the NFL draft, it makes me to think a little bit deeper on, all right, do I really want to go after this guy because of his name, or do I pick up somebody who is put in the right system? Because let's just think about it.
If you with neighbors,
Bravo.
Ashton Genty, he was that guy coming out of college, almost he was a Heisman hopeful. He fell into the wrong system, and now it's like, where is he? Is he still in the league? And then you got this guy, MHJ, he was the truth. He was supposed to be the truth, but then he ended up with Video Game Murray. So Matt and Murray messed him up. So it's like, hey, listen, do I pick up a guy because of his name, or do I pick up a guy who is put into the right system, who I know from day one they are going to use him the right way, and hey, he's going to explode. And I mean, especially if it's a rookie. If it's a rookie, because I know nowadays, we go after these big receivers, AJ Brown, we keep them. And it turns out that guy ain't that guy. He's in the wrong system. And granted, that was the system that won him a Super Bowl. But is Jalen Hurts actually that guy? So it's
questions.
like something to think about.
And the thing to clarify for people to listen to, we're not talking about Jalen Hurts on the field, really. We're talking about fantasy
Right.
wise.
Fantasy wise.
We just scared about the fantasy part.
What can I say? But I do this. That pissed me off. But go ahead. Anyways.
Yeah.
But then is the round one pick one overrated?
Yeah. In my opinion. Yeah, in my opinion.
I think it depends on who's available. I mean, remember that one year we had
I was gonna ask that too. Like who's available this year? I don't think there's that many potential, in my opinion. They might change my mind And there's some players that I've seen while we were playing that fantasy college. I glance a little, and then when I have time on Saturdays, I watch. That's how I scout too. I watch film. Like a good scout will do. But there's
Hey,
like you mentioned, Papa G. Like you mentioned, no, you guys laughing. You know I'm the truth. But
yeah,
anyway.
Says the guy who went to playoff 5 years in a row. But okay, go ahead.
But no. I was experimenting. Relax, though.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
you not
hey,
done
listen,
either, bro.
No. I
listen.
was. The funny thing is, like he's
Wait,
making
wait,
fun
wait,
of
wait, wait.
me.
But listen, wait. Let me give you guys a little fact that T-Nex not gonna tell y'all. He was at Jackson State with Dion too. He was scouting at Jackson State.
That's part of the problem.
No.
I
What?
mean, are we
To
talking
my
colluding or are we talking advice? There's difference between advice. Okay, so you colluded.
That's what it sounds like.
Was Laporta, right?
No comments.
Thank you. Yeah. Of
No
course, no
comments. I
comments.
I
Of
have
course,
zero
no
recollection.
comments. Of course, no comments. But hey, like I
Mm.
like I was saying, so first round pick one this year. I don't see that many guy that I am
That's worth it.
willing to put.
Yeah,
But there's some players like the white system. Yeah, they will do damage.
yeah,
And some of them, again, some rookies, they just need that one opportunity, and they won with it.
right,
So, but talent wise, they still need to show they worth it.
right. In a keeper league, it does become difficult to say that round one pick one is a valuable pick. And if it's a traditional non-keeper league, yeah, you know what, that pick one, round one, it's definitely not overrated. But I mean, you're looking at it over the last couple of years again, who has fallen at round one pick one that turned out to be somebody good. I think, Fred stumbled
Bijan,
on Bijan, but
Bijan,
what
yeah.
was a
Bijan,
couple
Brees Hall. He did Brees Hall.
oh,
I don't know. Yeah,
well,
Brees Hall is on
man,
like
you
Yeah.
maybe not.
your internet. Like I'm not naming names, but you need my provider. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Commissioner will have this. Don't say names. They don't pay for anything. But
I know exactly.
me and Commish, we have the same
You got
provider.
illegal internet. That's why.
Good, still good.
Hey,
Yeah,
does it do the job?
yeah,
Does it do the job?
exactly.
Hey, that's the question, man. Does it do the job?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
But man, on
So
draft,
while we
I
waiting
remember
for Papa
one
G.
time. Well, we'll let him come back in a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
as far as draft, man, I remember one year on one of the first rounds I had. Actually, I think it was the Bijan year too. I picked up Deontay Johnson instead of Pickens. And it was when they had that transition in Pittsburgh. I think I
Mm.
regretted that one too. Because Deontay just went AWOL after that,
Yes.
So
I mean, I can't really comment much on the first one.
You you
I
need
usually
you,
don't keep
you need to switch your
I usually don't keep my first round, so I can't. I've never had a round one pick one, so
well, listen, man. First round, if I really want a player, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go get the player. Like I said, I wanted Bijan. I mean, when you think about it, right? I gave Mark at the time round one, pick 5, in round one, pick 9. 2 top 10 pick just to get one guy. When at the time I had the round one pick 2, but because I didn't want him to pick Bijan, I traded my round one pick 2 so I could get another first round to be able to go get the round one pick 1. So
so are you saying you were part of the reason why Mark went 114?
no, that
Understand?
remember he ended up getting that one because he got because he
114.
went
Okay,
0
so that
14.
that was after. Okay, okay,
That was
my
after.
apology.
That was after. But think about, we always talk about 0 and 14, not winning. How bad is it though? Is it really embarrassing?
0-14? Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's pretty bad, bro. You got the rep of the Lions, bro. That's kind of bad, bro.
Yeah, that's bad.
Like, cause
0-14,
I
yeah.
mean, it's fantasy, and yeah, whatever. You at some point say, man, listen, I'm tanking. It is what it is. But like to go 0-14 in fantasy, that's a little tough, man. That's a little tough. That's why I was excited. I did not. I knew I was projected to win only one game, and I was okay with that. And it was a big win for me. It was a big win. But like to ultimately go 0-14 is crazy work. It's crazy work.
I know for a
Because you could
moment
make
there.
you can make some moves. You could, make some moves that's gonna get you some, a win. And like I said, you gotta do it to, even if it's to play spoiler, week 15 to somebody who's potentially gonna make the playoffs or not gonna make the playoffs. Man, you gotta do it, man. You gotta go for the win, man. Go for the gusto.
So we talked about how keeper can cost you a championship, draft can cost you a championship, or trade can cost you a championship. There's something else that a lot of people don't think about, and it's more common. And I see Zopapi smiling because he already know. Another thing that can cost someone championship though is collusion. How do you guys feel about that? Hey, I mean, I'm just saying.
There is a lot of that
let's
that
let's
happens in
let's
leagues.
let's expect a start for that one. So
Who?
Mr.
Who's the
Zopapi,
expert?
come
Zopapi,
on.
Mr.
Who's
Zopapi,
the
come on,
Zopapi,
bro.
come
expert?
on.
I'm not. I'm just a beneficiary. I'm not the expert.
But listen, I saw, so if you guys ever open the sleeper app, because people be having comment on there, right? I saw maybe it was on Twitter. I saw that the other day where these guys, they were in the league and they didn't want somebody to make the playoff, but then the way it was is they were playing each other. If one of them lose, they'll be out, and the other person they don't want will be in. So what they did, they both bench all their players so they could get a tie. So they
I
got a
love it.
tie, and
I
that
love it.
person is not. So how
Damn,
do you
that
guys feel
hate
about
is
something like
real.
that, though?
Oh,
Hey,
listen. I can see that being done in our league if it's
Easy.
against Fred. Anybody will do it against Fred.
Yeah.
I can see it. I can see it. Anybody will do it against Fred. And he knows that too. That's the beauty of it, That's why our waiting always stay up, because we know what's popping, and we just. But Mr. Collusion, so
So first of all, I can be Mr. Collusion when you do collusion with me too. So hey, you part of the problem. Yes, you. Yes, you.
no. You infected me.
yeah,
Like I said,
he's the
I
Godfather.
may
He's the
not
Godfather.
listen. I may not hear from this dude like in forever. Once I see, like, for example, like 2 or 3 text message, I'm like, damn, he needs something. And then he will early in the morning, he will call you for some reason. Like, call the group chat, don't call me. You know, call the group chat, early in the morning, like late night, he would be like, yo, what's going on, man? Just checking on you. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Call the group chat next time, okay?
No,
Call
I
the
got
group
you.
chat.
No, I
All
mean
right, thank you.
collusion. Collusion can be a great way to win the championship if it works. If it works, it has to work. And we had
Mhm.
somebody on, one of my podcast member. He did collusion with somebody in the league this year. It didn't work. The players got hurt. So you have to be smart about it. I'm not.
No.
Somebody
See,
else.
now we didn't know. Listen, we didn't even know which one. It could have been Papa J. It
Right,
could have been me.
right.
Look
No,
at
no,
this.
no,
Right.
no, 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 no,
Hey,
no,
he
no, no,
told
no, no,
he
no.
he
No, no,
told
no.
him.
Like in New Orleans, I don't know. Like every trader, like I go get it stunned for some reason, hurt. Get
Yo,
another one the same week. Like I got 3 players the same week. I'm like, no, yes. That's when I know, like, if I make the playoff, it's gonna be really difficult for me to make the playoff, because you cannot trade for 3 players and they all hurt like at the same time. So yeah, it's not collision, so it's called trades.
Yeah,
You know?
yes,
hey,
it was collusion. You may not call it
No,
that, but it was collusion. It was
that's not
collusion. As
collision.
soon
It's
as the
so,
called
guy hurt,
but
trades.
the same guy hit you up and give you another stud. He got hurt. He hit you up
I
again.
no
Give
no
the
no no no
for
no
cheap.
not give. I trade.
Nah, for
You
cheap.
know, I trade.
Nah.
but
And
so
in his definition, trading and collusion is all the same.
There you go.
it's all the same.
No 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 no.
Well,
So
but listen though, if in that case though, a public collusion or private collusion, because let me say, people do private collisions all the time.
All the time.
You know,
All the time.
all the time. It's when it becomes public, I feel like, okay, now there's a problem. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because if people don't see it, then really it doesn't exist, right?
It doesn't, yeah.
Yeah, you
true
can't
true true
accuse somebody
true.
because of something you don't see. But some people like Zopabi, this man making it like so
Blatant.
so blatant. Yeah, like
Yeah.
come on, like
Well, I made one collusion blatant with two niggas there. That's it.
That's one too many.
After that,
That's one too many. Now everything becomes blatant with you, man.
after that, I stopped. You know, hey, I stopped. But I mean,
see,
collusion is
listen.
fun. If it works, it's fun.
It's okay.
It's fun for me at
Hey,
least when I get what I want. So.
T's better than I am. Cause I'm like, T-Neck, you know what happened? I think you were bothering him too much because ain't no way he sent that player right back without him thinking. He probably like, you know, I'm tired of you asking me back for this player.
Exactly, yo, dude. You listen.
Nah.
Listen. The game end. It's like today's a Monday, right? The game end, and I was sleeping because I'm like, I'm tired. I'm sleeping. 12.
I was at work, so
I
I was at work. I was bored at work. Okay.
Nah, 12. Like we have the whole week to trade that player back. You know, 12. And I get so many phone calls and texts.
Wow.
Did you check your Yahoo app? I'm like, for what? Oh, I sent you something. When I check, I see that. I'm like, this dude really? I'm like, that's when I get pissed. I'm like, no, this dude is pissing me off, man. I'm gonna say, I was gonna wait so they don't put my name on BS, right? But I'm like, you know what? I can't. Let me just send that player back, man, because
Hey,
I know my
that was the
phone.
one time. That was one time.
Yeah,
I
right.
learned my
Yeah.
lesson. I stopped colluding
No,
then.
so from your perspective, Zopabi, why you couldn't wait, bro?
Let me tell you. I think I lost the game that week, and that player went off. So I wanted my player back. I didn't
So
want
you
to
didn't
to keep
believe
my
you
player.
gonna give it back? You don't think he was?
Okay, now that's the question. No, that's the question. Do I ever schedule you wrong? Do I ever tell you I'm gonna do something?
No, you haven't. But people change. You never know.
Come on,
This
you
guy,
just
people
listen.
change.
See, that's the colluding mindset because you
Right,
know you will
right.
change. If that was you, you will change,
No.
right?
I'll give you a player back. You know that. I'll give you.
No, no.
I've
You know,
never.
if
I've
you
never.
knew,
I'm a man of my word. We've done plenty of collusion. I kept
If
my
you
word.
knew,
Stop it.
if you knew, I will never keep that player. You know that, right? So why
Yes,
you say that?
I was too anxious. I was a little bit too anxious. Yeah, you're right. I was.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, hey,
Too anxious.
I
See,
blame it on the loss. Okay, I lost the week
see,
prior. So
I can't do collusion with people like that. You know, that means we can't go rob together. You gonna put me
Right,
out.
No,
right,
no.
right.
but Sinek, we have done plenty of collusion that nobody sees.
That's
But
where I got pissed. That's where I
it's
got
collusion.
pissed.
No,
No, no,
we're
no, no.
not collusion. We're not collusion.
Exactly.
Listen,
If we don't know, if
listen.
nobody can
We
tell,
make
there's
trades
no.
again. Like I mentioned before, I needed you needed Tom Brady, so I needed Saint Brown, and I'm like, yeah, get me Saint Brown. You know, we make trades like that. I held some player for you before. Or you held some player for me before, you know, you held some pick for me before. We make trades like that before, like, and I always keep my end of that commitment. So why now? Like that's when I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this dude. I'm not because he gonna get me killed in the streets. You know, he gonna get me killed. You know,
I was being greedy, man. I was being greedy. You're right.
no. I can do dirt with you. You're gonna get me killed. I need somebody that can when that investigator came, like, hey, did you do it? You're not gonna just no. You're not gonna break. Yeah, you're gonna break.
Hey,
No, I'm like, no, I'm not doing
listen.
that again.
If we had the ability to trade mid game I'm sure he would have asked you mid game.
Man.
Hey,
Mid
David.
game, he's like, I need my player back.
Nah,
No,
Nah.
no,
negative. Negative.
nah. Talking about features, right? Only
Mm-mm.
one something came to mind the other day. Well, it was yesterday when the Mahomes injury thing. I was like, man, imagine where I think Sleep already have it where you can have a backup person if your guy get injured. And I think it would only work if it's like before the second half. If in the first half, if your
Mm,
player get injured, you allowed to substitute them for somebody else that
mm.
haven't played. That
Oh,
haven't played.
What?
you know what will be a good feature? You allowed to have one substitute from your bench. Anybody, if someone like play bad and you have someone that but same skill set though. So you allowed
So like
to
quarterback,
swap.
quarterback, wide receiver.
Yeah. So you can swap just one per
Mm.
game. Yeah, that would be a good feature.
Yeah, but
What?
then you know how many matchup that would have been. That would swing a lot of matchup.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, but the other person can do it too. Like
Yeah,
But
but
no.
yeah, see, but kind of like how Dom was saying, like if they get injured, not
hmm
because you got a trash quarterback or trash receiver, that's your business. You pick that guy, so hey, listen, you got to suffer. But if the guy get injured, then hey, listen, yep, you get that one opportunity. If it's in the first half, go ahead and swap him out for somebody who has not
Yeah.
played yet.
No, that's more fair. You know, I'm trying to make my coach Zopapi proud.
Got you. That makes
Wow.
sense. That makes sense.
I know damn proposal it's way better, but when you have your coach breathing down your neck like, hey, no, that's
You're
no
right. You're right.
what's
You got to go with the coach say. You're right.
exactly,
You're right.
yeah,
This guy.
that's the game plan.
nah,
So
but
he's been asking me to email those Yahoo executives, hey, you guys need to work on that. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
This guy.
hey, let me tell you what. One scoring thing that kills us in our league, I feel like, is that fumble loss.
Yes.
Oof, that negative
Yes.
three is
Yeah,
no joke, my
Yes.
guy. Especially when the close matchup,
yeah.
and you just see, wait a minute,
Don't
I went from
Mm-hmm.
11 to 8.
don't remind me.
Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
But
you
you
lost
still
on a
made the
fumble.
playoffs. Yeah, William.
Woo, that
It
fumble did
happens.
hurt.
Yeah.
Fumble did hurt. But with have you guys seen with the way the week went, right? There's been a lot of ups and a lot of downs. What advice, what fantasy player you see can hurt somebody for the playoffs, and what fantasy player you see may be able to out of nowhere help those that are in the playoffs?
I heard somebody in the playoff right now. I would say Kyle Pitts. Towers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe Kyle Pitts can do that. Can't come close to that again. Ever. Not,
So you think he catfish?
yes, big time
Yeah, nah,
catfish.
nah.
Big
I
time
agree.
catfish.
Well,
My God.
I'm gonna tell you right now, when you think about a player like Kyle Pitts, he's not
Yeah.
catfish, right? So here's why. Because with a quarterback like Kirk Cousins, he don't have a receiver in Drake London, so he goes to the next best thing. Is a receiver in itself in Kyle Pitts. So now it's like, okay, I see really what sort of skill set he has. I need to feed this man the ball. Regardless of the matchup I have, I need to find a way to get this man the ball. So I'm gonna feed him the ball. So I don't think that he may not get what he got last week, but he will get something, not to say close, but he will have some
At least
production.
half of it. Yeah, half of it.
Yeah, he will have some production to where it's like, okay, you know what? This is the Kyle Pitts that we drafted. But, a player that can, I'd say hurt you and like, man, well, I mean, this guy's not in the playoffs, so, he's lucky, but, somebody like Jefferson,
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
a
Yeah.
player, I mean, just talking on somebody who's in the playoffs right now. I
Uh-huh.
mean, Jay had a couple of people that's like, you got some studs. But now it's like they didn't show up for you, and that can always be somebody's downfall throughout playoffs. Come season time, these players they are like the best things since sliced bread. They putting up thousands of points, but then come playoff time against certain matchups, bruh. Look at Trevor Lawrence yesterday. Man, put up
Mm,
66 points, and you would have never thought. would have never thought, but against certain
Catfish.
matchups,
Catfish.
right, right,
Catfish.
right.
That's a catfish. Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree with
And he
that.
did it on purpose. I don't know if you guys seen it, right? The game was out of hand, and this man's still throwing touchdown. I
Yeah,
was like, okay,
yeah.
he's trying to. He knows that next game he probably won't even do one,
We'll have,
so
yep,
he's
yep,
like, I'm
yep. Let
adding
me
on
get
to it.
on right now.
Yeah,
Yep,
because I'm like, Jets is not coming back. You up by like 30 points, bro.
right,
What
right.
are we
Why are we
doing?
doing
What are we
all
doing?
this?
And all of them was
What's the?
passing.
Yep,
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah, Jefferson right now is tough. If you have Jefferson in a playoff, you kind of feel like it's your duty to start him, right? And it might come back and bite you because he probably won't give you what you're looking for.
Right.
So, and then you have Ferguson, tight end for Cowboys too, right?
Oof.
Like you said, during the season, this man was all killing it. But now in the
Yeah.
playoff, I don't even think he showed up, you know?
Nah.
Because now we're making it to where like, to me, that's the real season of the NFL, right? Because the people that
Yeah.
knows like they're on the brink, that's when you find out, oh, okay, they're not playing soft matchup anymore. Because you see, even Seattle got tested yesterday with the
Yeah.
Colts. They got tested with the Colts because they
Mhm.
both needed to win, and none could have. Well,
Speaking of which, JSN, I love you, my boy, but you cost me my parlay. The only
Oh, really?
player that didn't score a touchdown in my parlay, like how?
This guy.
The only guy.
man,
They preserving him, man. So it's like, man,
For the
listen,
playoffs, yeah.
he don't care. He don't care for all that, what you got parlay. He
No,
don't care
no,
for all that.
yeah, no. No,
Listen,
next time I'm
he
in
know what's
Seattle,
out there,
no.
man. He
Next
know
time
what's
I'm in
out.
Seattle, you're gonna see me, sir.
You have a talk
You're
with him.
gonna give me my money. You're gonna give me my money. You are the only one. I believe in you. You are still Mr. 2K, but you owe me some money. You know,
hey,
you
now
owe me
listen
some
though,
money, sir.
I heard what's it, what Jenny Wright, the backup running back for Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight, yeah.
He was on a podcast too, and he was like,
Wow.
we don't care about
Yeah,
your parlay. I'm
we
like,
don't
bro, you
care,
don't even
but yeah,
start.
like when you look at Yahoo, I don't think he's like 1% worsted. He's not even
No,
1%
that's
worsted. Like,
like,
who cares? Like, nobody care about
who's
you.
putting you on the who's
It's
putting you on the
always,
parlay?
it's always those empty barrel that make the loudest noise.
Right.
Like, come
Right.
on.
Right.
God.
Yeah,
Because at the
like
end of the day, everybody want to score. It doesn't matter. You're not thinking about people parlay. Yeah, I get that. But if you're in the game, you want to score. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
yeah.
for you, to be like, oh
He's
no,
not
we don't
even
care. We're
there.
just
So
playing.
yeah,
Yeah. Because
So,
that ultimately preserves your career as a NFL athlete. Like if you really want to be in the league years to come, bro, you're gonna score at least once. So at some point, I'm not saying you're gonna care about the parlays, bro. You gonna at least want
no,
to be in the league, man. You want to be
yeah.
relevant.
Player
Yeah.
like that, they end up on practice squad. Those are the
Not
practice
even.
squad. Yeah,
You gonna
so
read on
like,
the
yeah, like nobody care
but
about you, man. Yeah,
but you know
relax.
how you
You
just
know,
say, man, JSN killed your parlay and all. You know, if we rewind it back to like 3 years, maybe 2 years. If we rewind it back like 2 years, we're not really talking about parlays like that though.
Nah,
Do you guys feel like it's changing the game as well? Like it's like affecting like what you see on the field, do you think? Especially with
it
the refs
is.
calling?
It is. It is. Believe it or not, like it is, and then that's what ultimately, from a fantasy standpoint, hurts you because you thinking, man, you know what? All right, cool. I got a team, case in point, they getting a butt whoop right now. The team from, down south. And they are streaking, doing what they gotta do. I got a player on there that over the last couple of weeks has been doing crazy numbers. Like, let me not even say crazy numbers. Been doing decent numbers enough to where, man, listen, you know what? Yo, his name pops up on parlay tomorrow. And this is what all I need to get from him. So you know what? I'm going to bet on this guy to give me at least that. But not only does he not give me 30, 40 yards, but this man decides, you know what? I don't even want to play in the second half of the game. So now it's a trickle down effect. Like, bruh, you just cost me my parlay because you got 29 out of the 30 yards you were supposed to get me.
Mm-hmm.
But then you decided to sit in the second half of the game. So now fantasy wise, I'm suffering too. Like, come
Yeah.
on now. What are we doing? What you doing?
Sometimes I even think, Vegas paid them. I
Oh
think
yeah,
so. Yeah, I think Vegas
yeah.
like
Might be right.
there's no way, because telling me GSN couldn't give me the other day 10 fantasy points. Come on.
No, but
Yeah.
let me tell you though, y'all forgot who the chief operating officer is down there in Vegas. It's Zopapi, man. Of course he
Oh
pays
yeah,
them. That's collusion,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
This guy, hey,
Yeah,
I would
collusion
Collusion
at
at its
his finest,
finest.
bro.
yeah, I would have been a multi-billionaire by now. I would have rid the whole system.
You are. You just don't want us to ask you for some
So,
money.
facts. Yeah, let
Remember,
me
I
run a
know where you
dollar,
live.
bro.
I
Let
ain't
me
I
got
get
know
a
it.
where you
dollar.
live.
But hey, fellas, this was a great episode. We appreciate you, Papa J, for stepping in with
Yep.
us, man, and rocking with us. I guess I'm the only playoff guy over here.
Oh, this guy. You better do something with it,
Hey,
man. Do something with it, man.
technically,
Hey,
I'm still in the
listen, man.
playoffs. You know, I'm still in the playoffs.
Nah, bro, get out of
I'm
here.
not
Oh
official.
yeah,
Get out of here.
yeah.
Get out of here. Get out of
He's in the playoff.
Come on. You already know where I'm going. You already know where I'm going. Dude, bye. You crazy. Colombia, aquí. That's what. Hey, Colombia,
Hey,
here
that's
we
the
come.
playoff one. But hey, we'll
Hey.
catch you guys out for the next one. Y'all already know. We appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
So,
See, what's the playoff this, man? Maybe a slow version.
this guy.